Let's talk about love and romantic compatibility when it comes to dealing with someone who has Leo sun sign. But first, I want to make sure that you understand that when it comes to compatibility, information about the sun sign is useful, but let's not forget how important the role of the moon sign is. This is because in a relationship, you're basically dealing with two major aspects of a person: how they think about things and how they feel about things. Your sun sign is going to be much more of an indication of how you think about things, and your moon sign is going to be an indication of how you feel about things, because your moon sign is how you're wired emotionally. All relationships are going great until there's an issue. And when there's an issue and one person gets angry or emotional, you will be dealing with their moon sign. So we can't talk about the sun sign compatibility without talking about the moon sign compatibility. So because we need to address both of these major factors, we're going to take the sun sign, and in the case of this video, Leo sun sign, and I'm going to give you the top 10 things you should know about dealing with the Leo sun sign with regard to romantic relationships. This top 10 list will be generally what you can expect with a Leo. Then we're going to take Leo sun sign. I'm going to give you a brief overview of what that Leo would be like depending on what element their moon sign is in. And now, the top 10 things you should know about dating a Leo. Number 10, they love attention. That kind of goes without saying. We know all Leos love for all eyes to be on them. Number 9, they are a lot of fun. They do their best to find the joy and excitement in every moment of life, and that's definitely a lot of fun to be around. Number 8, they have no interest in playing runner-up to anyone or anything. They are number 1 in their own eyes, and they expect to be the same in yours. That's just the way it is, and pretty much you have to accept it if you're going to be with a Leo. Number 7, they have boundless energy. If you're going to be in a relationship with a Leo, then rest up, because fun for them means motion and experiences. So be ready for a daily agenda of exciting things to do. Number 6, they fall in love easily. But sustaining that love can be tricky. If the fire from a relationship begins to cool off a bit, then a Leo will do their best to reinvigorate the situation. But if their fire isn't enough to reignite the connection, then they move on to more exciting company. Number 5, they are not petty or vindictive. If they do get angry, they don't waste their time on revenge. They have no interest. The only revenge for them is doing great without you. Number 4, they have no problem asking for what they want. And that's kind of self-explanatory. Number 3, what you see is what you get. Leos are very proud of who they are, so they find no reason to pretend to be anything else. Number 2, they are extremely affectionate and generous. One of the greatest things about Leos is they love to put a smile on someone else's face. And just like in most areas of their personality, they don't hold back in this area either. And the number 1 thing you should know about dating a Leo is the very best way to attract a Leo is by showing that you are completely and hopelessly lost in admiration of them. They love having fans, so if they can have one of their fans by their side at all times, then for them, that's heaven. Now that we're clear on the top 10 things you need to know when dealing with a Leo sun sign, let's talk about the more detailed info regarding what this Leo would be like depending on what element their moon sign is in. If you're dating a Leo with fire moon, then take your ticket. Sit back and enjoy the show, because you are in for a non-stop performance. Whether they are a Leo with Aries moon, a Leo with Leo moon, or a Leo with Sagittarius moon, it is a world of non-stop expression. They will not be in a relationship with someone that doesn't have the energy to keep up with them. So if you're the let's just chill at home type, they can be down with that as long as it's balanced with just as much let's get up, go out, and let's show the world that it's no fun without us in it. Be ready to spend money, be social, and definitely be ready to try new things. If that sounds exhausting to you, then definitely look elsewhere, because a Leo is not the one for you. If you're dealing with a Leo that has an air moon, be ready to hear a lot of ideas. Whether their moon is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, their mind is constantly working on new creative ventures. So when it comes to romance, they want their partner to be just as excited as they are. A Leo with air moon will also need a bit of a relaxed vibe to their relationship. For them, it's just as much fun to talk about what they would like to do as opposed to actually doing it. In the end, they're pretty easy to get along with as long as you give them the freedom to change their mind, and if you don't trigger their insecurity by not giving them enough attention. If you're dealing with a Leo that has Earth moon, be ready for an all or nothing situation. Whether their moon is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they will be very clear if they are into you. And if they are, they will want to jump right into the relationship immediately. They have no interest in indecisive people, so it's a yes or a no for them. And they expect you to be just as clear. More than likely, work will be a very big part of their life, so having respect for that and allowing that to be a big part of the relationship will work in your favor. And as clear as they are in deciding that this is the relationship that they want, that's how clear they are when deciding that it's over. So at least you'll always know where you stand. If you're dating a Leo that has water moon, just know that whether it is Leo with Cancer moon, Scorpio moon, or Pisces moon, they don't take love lightly. If you're in a relationship with this person, they will give you the world, but they expect the world in return. And for them, it's a no-brainer because they believe they deserve everything the world has to offer and more. They will be affectionate, caring, and emotionally demanding, but they will make the rewards well worth the effort. Now in later videos, I'll go more into depth about navigating through a relationship with each individual version of Leo, meaning I'll take Leo's sun sign and explain in detail what the relationship would be like with that Leo if they have each individual moon sign, like Leo with Aries moon, Leo with Taurus moon,
etc.
And I'll give you the best way to make the most out of that relationship. It's also a good idea to check out my Zodiac and Compatibility video so you can get the basics and the general rules of thumb when it comes to understanding if your sign is compatible with somebody else's sign. So now that you have the basic sun sign and basic moon sign combination, you can look at the placement of your sun and moon and see if it works well with the sun sign and moon sign combination of the person that you're interested in or the person that you're with. You can see if you're the same element, which means you speak the same language, and if you don't, you can use this information as insight into how you can better understand their language, because remember, more than attraction, more than sexual compatibility, and more than just having things in common, the true key to a successful, lasting relationship is communication. And in order to communicate, we have to understand and embrace each other's language. If you like this video, give it a like, please subscribe. There's a lot more astrological information coming your way. Thanks for watching.